Hey everyone, Aaron with Crypto Trends. Today, May 20th, 2019. Not much going on really in the news and stuff, so I thought I would show you how to actually practice trading. So I'm going to be doing live trading, which is on paper. Please keep that in mind. It is on paper, and it's really important to do so because practice hones your skills. It also helps get you into the right mindset and stuff like that. So this is live trading practice, being a better trader. And so we're going to be going down to the 1, 3, 5, 15 minute chart levels. So those are like the intervals that we're going to be looking at some of the most active coins and stuff like that. But please keep in mind that this is not financial advice, just my opinion. And and also keep in mind that under no circumstances should you be following these trades. So yeah, let's leave it at that. Anyway, it should be fun. So moving on, let's getting set up for trade. What do you need? What do you need when you're sitting down to trade? You need some type of coffee or refreshment or something like that, okay? Also, you need to have a comfortable chair, of course, nice screen that's clear. You can see it clearly. If you need glasses, you guys get the drift. Also, a very important thing to do, which many don't, is to get into the right mindset before you practice. And that is part of practicing. Oh my gosh, imagine that. That is part of practicing. So how do you get into the right mindset? First, you should, if you're a serious trader or want to become a serious trader, you got to get into that mindset. And the best way that I know of to get into that mindset is to meditate. So before I came on screen, I meditated for 40 minutes to about an hour, to where I'm nice, chill. I have even strain, that type of thing. I'm not bothered by anything, whatever. The house is quiet, dogs are sleeping, cats are sleeping, whatever, okay? Get yourself comfortable. And if you're interested in learning how to meditate, go ahead and shoot me an email. And, I have classes and stuff like that. You can contact me at cryptotrends@yahoo.com. A link is below to that address. And I give one-on-one instructions on meditating to get into that mindset, because that's really important. So let's get to it, okay? What do I do? Well, let's go ahead and get things set up. I usually go over to Binance, and I go over to USD, and I click on the volume thingy, and I make sure that I sort it by volume, because when you're in this time frame, you want to make sure that you're dealing something with liquidity, okay, to where you don't have a lot of gaps. So if we go down to the very last one, let's look at nulls here, see if we're seeing any gaps. And this is on the 1 minute chart. Look at all these gaps. That's not very nice to look at, and that's because of low liquidity, okay, low liquidity. And even if we pop up here to theta, we don't want to mess with that, okay? We don't want that. So that's why we're looking at these larger ones that are active right now. So let's see, ADA. Is ADA, that's a popular coin, right? Okay, ADA looks active enough, right? That'd be like the minimum type of thing. Let's see, what else we have? Matic is going crazy. If you do it by percent change like this and just arrange it, what's going crazy? Matic is going crazy. Seller, FET, HOT, BTT. Okay, so those are the ones that are like moving today. And so those are some of the ones that we really want to take a look at. And so which one of those has the volume? Well, it's Matic. So let's go take a look at Matic. And to get the screen set up, you go over to good old trading view. Okay. And so we have Matic set up. And right now I have it on the 1 minute. And check out the bars. It's important to be able to start reading a chart using the bars. And this is the HLC bars. And how do you get there? Well, you click on the bars, the little bar thing up here, and then you click on it. You click on the chart. It has all these little dots on it, right? Select to do a right click, go down to the settings. And there's the checkbox here. Now, if I have that unchecked, what does that do? That actually puts in the open and the close. You see, open and the close, open and the close. You might like how that looks. To me, because we don't have like a lot of gaps, we're pretty close to being certain that the open will match the close. You see that between the two candles. So this one's closed, was the next one's open. Yeah, okay, fine. And that's, you know, we have that in case there's gaps and stuff, but we don't. So we go to settings and we check on HLC for high-low close. High-low close bars. And that's what we want. Okay, so we're getting our chart set up. And there we go. So we have our high-low close bars. Okay. Here's also another screen that you guys can take a look at. And it's called CryptoWatch.net. Okay. Now this is kind of a cool one because you can have multiple screens all on here at once. You can do the same thing with TradingView. If you click on here, and if you have, see all this, you can have all those nice screens. But then it says here, free plan supports one chart layout. Bummer. So if you want 2 to 8 charts, yeah, in a single window, it's possible, but you have to get the paid version. All right. So another way around that is, okay, fine. So we have our chart here. Let's go back to Binance, and we're looking at ADA. So we'll take a look at ADA. So I'm doing a right click, and I'm using the Chrome browser, okay? You do a right click and just hit duplicate. Whammo bammo, there it is. Okay, so there's that. Say no thanks, and then go up here, and let's change it to ADA on USDT on Binance. Okay, so there's ADA. Yay. Don't believe me? Well, let's go out to the 1 day. Oh, look, there it is, ADA. Okay, it's it, right? All right, enough of that stupid jokes here. Okay, so this is the 1 minute for ADA. Notice up here on the tab, it's nice, so you can see Matic, ADA, whatever. And if you want, you can go over to Crypto Watch, and you can say, okay, so let's type in Matic. USDT, there it is on Binance. So there it is. This is on the 1 minute. The thing is with this is where the charting isn't so great, okay? But it's nice to give an overview. So we can go ADA, USDT. There it is, tethers on Binance. There it is. Same thing. Let's put it down. These are both on the 1 minutes, okay? And this one's on the bars. And let me make sure. See, can we change that here? See, I'm trying to do a right click to change it to HLC, and I can't. But at least it gives us bars, okay? So this does have some limitations, but it's pretty cool. And you can go ahead and expand it full screen and stuff like that. Will it still let me? No, it's not doing that. Okay. So anyway, so there's some bars and stuff like that. And let's go bring up another. What should we take a look? Oh my gosh, Bitcoin. Oh yes. Let's not forget about the Bitcoin. As Bitcoin Ben calls it, the Bitcoin. So we're just doing a right click, duplicate. No thanks. BTC, USDT. Yeah, let's do Binance. Why not? Okay, so there's that, and it is on the HLC bars. Yay! Isn't that nice how it like duplicates it and stuff? All right, so we have BTC. What else? What else is up there? Where's ETH, man? Where's ETH? ETH is way down here. Let's take a look at it. Looking at the 1 minute chart. Yeah, that's good enough. ETH seems to be quite popular, right? So we're going to be taking a look at ETH. Duplicate. You guys are getting the idea, right? Okay. And let's see, what else? XRP. People like XRP, don't they? Okay, so we're getting the screen set up. And what's going on here? What do I have a line? Let me look here. Okay, well, all right, so that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and extend these lines. This one here, I'm going to kill. Well, am I? Yeah, I'm going to kill that one. And that's the, this is a big, larger trading range, so I'm not going to kill that. Okay. And then I already have this marked up a bit, so I'm just going to extend that marking. There. This has to deal with like the buying climax, secondary tests, automatic rally, that type of stuff. So we go to the 30-minute here. Okay. The point is, you know, there's a lot of people that love their coins and stuff like that. A lot of tribalism. We really don't care. We're trading, right? We really don't care. What we're looking for is liquidity. We're looking for liquidity. That's the important thing. So this is on the 30-minute. Let's go ahead and bump this down to the 1. Okay. All right. So we have our screen set up, right? Let me get some coffee. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Naz wants to know if I'm a professional trader. Well, I make my money trading, not doing. I certainly don't make it doing YouTube videos. That's for sure. I mean, look how many subs I have. I'm not even at 3,000 yet, but this is what I do. But these trades are going to be so small. I mean, if you hit every single one of them, you might make 2 cents, right? So like, why bother? This is for paper only, and it's like how I mean paper. You'll see. We'll start doing some stuff here, but don't take this as professional advice by any means. It's not. This is more like a tutorial on how you can become a better trader. Okay, that's what this is all about. How can you become a better trader? The most important thing before you risk any money at all, well, you know, except for like subscriptions and stuff to TradingView if you want those extra screens and functions and stuff, but like actually placing orders and stuff, it's really super duper important to practice and practice and practice, and then to keep a log of, after you practice, to go back and analyze your trades or your paper trades, and to analyze them and see what you could have done better, why did something go one way, that type of thing. That is such an important part of trading. It is let's put it this way, it's 70%. You have 70% practice and education, okay? That's 70% practice, education. 20% is getting the mindset. So we're up to 90%. So how do you get the mindset? You get it through meditation. Practice also helps with that. And then 10% is the actual trading, if that, okay? 10% of your overall time is the actual trading. So 70% is practice. You get that. 20% getting in the mindset. And then 10% actual trading. A lot of people just straight go into trading, and they lose their shirts and stuff like that, right? They lose their shirts. Okay, and then people are asking, let me see. So, thanks, Naz. Appreciate that. Hey, Amor, how's it going? Sandro, hey. Well, where will BTC go now? Well, we're going to be taking a look at it on the 1 minute. Not that, like, a lot of people care about that, but, hey, yeah, we're going to be looking at it. There's dances. Thanks for watching dances. And then, yeah, everybody's wondering, is Bitcoin going to be selling off tonight or not? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. But anyway, let's get back here. And where are we at? Let's go take a look at the Bitcoin. So you notice how I have the screen set up here. I'm going to kill this. Okay, so we have Matic, ADA, Bitcoin. Let's put this over on the 1 minute so we can see the Bitcoin. And it's on the stupid. Okay, switch from candles to bars, guys. Switch from candles to bars. Get used to reading it, okay? And what I'm doing is I just kind of look at this screen here to so there's Ether. Do we already have Ether? ETH, USDT. There it is on the Binance. Make sure it's on bars. So we're still getting it set up. Okay. And what else did we have? We have, okay, we have ADA, we have Matic, ADA, BTC. So I'm matching these up with the tabs up here. Okay. And then we have Ether, yes, and then XRP. Alrighty. So let's go. It's already set up there. XRP, USDT. Whammo bammo. Okay, so we're cool there. Yeah, let's look up VET USDT. Why not? Make sure that's on the 1 minute. This is on the 1 minute. Bars, bars. Okay. I'm leaving these as candles so I know, hey, don't even bother looking at those, that type of thing. So here we go. All right, let's go take a look at BTC first. Your chart layout was changed. That's interesting. How was it changed? With the XRP. What the bloody hell? Okay. Killing that. So we have XRP, Matic, and it lost BTC. So let's go duplicate. Fine. There we go. So continue, don't make that mistake again. Continue, don't make that mistake again. Okay, so that's bars, 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Oops, I have 2 XRPs. Which one did we, oh, I had VChain on there. Yeah, we'll look at it. Why not? 1 minute. All right. Hey, AKB. How's it going? Ah, you're from... Hey, Sandro, you're from Slovenia and Croatia. Huh? That's awesome. Thanks for watching. All right, so we're taking a look at BTC here. All right, we have our coffee. We have our screen set up. So what do? Well, we're looking for setups. Okay, we're looking for setups. So if we go over here, we're scrolling out a bit. Yeah, we have this chop up here. So first thing, let's go to the 15-minute. And we're just getting the general overall trend right now. General overall trend is kind of a little bit like this and kind of going down, right? Let me go ahead and change that to solid white. Yeah, it's kind of like that, the general overall trend on the macro. So if we go into the micro, trend is, yeah, it's going down like this, right? You can see that. But then what we're looking for is down here, we're looking for large dips with some volume behind it. So this had some volume, as you can see down here at the lower part. And this is on the 15-minute. Okay. So let's go ahead and draw a line at the very bottom. And as we can see here, it looks like there's a change in character. What do I mean by that is like it was going down, it hit that, and all of a sudden it kind of going like this, right? Yeah. Okay, so this could be a change in character, change in momentum, change in direction. And so, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to be taking, get out of there, bad dude, get out of there. Going to be clicking on, I always make that mistake where I click on the little pin. So I'm clicking on him, Control C, Control V, copy, paste, bring it up, whammo, bammo. I'm bringing it up to this location here. That's the buying climax. And let's go ahead, and this one right here is another important one where we have supply. We're going to just be charting it. We're going to make him not so important, but he's important because he's a bounce line. Notice how this line is in the upper third. Quite interesting. So that's always a nice thing that I like to look at. Okay, so we're still looking at this chart, marking it up a bit. Okay, fine. What else can we see? And I'm marking this up by Wyckoff. I'm not doing the standard type of thing. One thing that we could do is we look at this channel here. We have supply. We basically have supply coming in. Excuse me, that's our demand. Then we do one parallel to the top, and that's like our channel. This is going in there. Actually, it'd be like these 2 points. Let's see. Looking for something about the same volume. Same volume, same height. These should be parallel, and you just bring it up. Oh, lo and behold, look at that. So let's extend this down. And let's extend this down, because it might still be in that trading channel. We'll see if it's still on a downward. Okay, and then this one is your demand line. This is Wyckoff stuff, and then this one is your supply. And what I always do is on the demand I have solid, and on the supply I do a dotted line, so I can you know, keep them straight. That's kind of a standard practice and stuff like that. Okay, and this line I got off of this point and this point. This point and then this point. See that? Okay. So we have our little channel set up. We have our Wyckoff line set up, which gives us our trading range, which is like right around in here. So it's going to be bouncing right around in here. Okay, so this is on the 15 minutes. Let's go down to the 3 minute. So right now it's on a down. Let's go to the 3, see what this looks like. Okay, just did an upward bound test. It's on its way back down. Hit here, and it looks like there's not a whole lot of sellers interested in selling here. The buyers came in and tried doing, okay, fine, it was down here. Well, let's say, let's see if there's more demand for this thing. And it only came up here. It did not get in this area here. So this is like kind of weak. So this is a little bit weak. So what we're looking for is more diminishing returns. What would you think? What would you think would happen if this had a pretty much of a test going up to this range to break it out, and it didn't make it? What would that be? Is that A success, or is that a failure? Yeah, that's a failure. So what would you think? Oh, trend is your friend. We drew these supply-demand channel here. It's just a trot line where it's trotting along like a horse. And so yeah, it still might go down there, which gives it basically a general sloping downward pressure. Okay. Look at the volumes here. Volumes are picking up. Just taking a look at the reds and the greens, and it's, you know, Christmas time. And it looks like right now there's a little bit more greens that are favored. Okay. You can just look at the density there. Just kind of squint your eyes and see. Okay, so now we're looking at the actual bars. So we have our channel set up. We know it's going to be bouncing around between these two lines here, between the buying climax and the automatic rally. And what other information do we need? Okay, so let's start looking for, since we're in a downward channel, let's start looking for signs of weakness. Signs of weakness, what you can look for is, let's go here to the 1 minute. Okay, so now we're on 1 minute. Woohoo, woohoo. Signs of weakness. Usually weakness comes at the top, not the bottom. Comes near the top, not the bottom. Strength comes at the bottom. Okay, so what are we doing here? I have a video on no demand bars. Hey, check that out. So we're looking here for weakness. We're looking for something with larger volumes. These are minuscule volumes, so we really can't tell too much. But if we had a larger volume here relatively, so I'd be like looking at this volume down here, or like even these volumes. But anyway, let's say this had a high volume. Okay, let's bring the volumes up. Let's say this one had a high volume. That one right there. And, well, it does. I mean, kind of relatively. It's not too high. So its effects aren't going to be very significant, okay? But lo and behold, it has more significance than like these guys over here on the right, right? Anyway, so what happens when you have near the top, you have a higher volume, and then the one next to it is a down bar, and it also has about halfway or greater volume, which it does. Okay, so that's what we have here, and when you have both of those two together, that's an indication, not a guarantee, an indication of a downtrend. And when you come to charting, you'll get used to this stuff. So right now, like, yeah, this thing's going to be bouncing a lot, so I'm expecting it to go down. Okay. So I'm not seeing any trade setups right now. Oh no, what a bummer. Like, I want to go in and buy something right away, right? Wrong. Patience. Patience. Wait for the setup. What we're looking for is stuff like down in here. Okay, we're looking for a drop. Right now, this thing is just kind of going sideways. And also another thing, when it goes sideways, is what we're watching for is we're watching for spread. Okay, we're watching for a decrease in spread, and which is the price range. Okay, and that's a V, and a decrease in volatility. Okay, so we're starting to calm down here because this one was big, right? And now it's getting tiny. You see that? That's what we're looking for. That's an indication that something is going to happen. Something is going to happen. So, whoa, what do you think the odds are, knowing we have this macro trend, it's bouncing around, and it had a failure to the upper side here? What do you think its odds are of shooting up? You tell me. Hey everyone, yeah, I'm going to be checking periodically in there. So hey everyone, thanks for watching. Hey Fawad, how's it going? Glad you're watching. Any new info on our favorite project? Yeah, I did a video actually on it said TKY and PBOC, the People's Bank of China. Actually, it did not mention the key in there, but it did have an article where one of the head honchos at PBOC or whatever, where they're talking about digitizing renminbi. Talked about one of the key aspects, requirements for that to happen is identity. Okay, knowing who the people are, and that has to deal with capital flight and so on. It's a real interesting article. It's very interesting from the geopolitical aspect, for sure. I'm sure you get a kick out of it. But anyway, going back to here, notice I said that was an indication of something happening. And lo and behold, it's something happening. See, I'm talking to you guys instead of like putting in a trade, because anyway, so we're just going to let this thing play out. And it's still a downward sloping, so we can get all excited and get a trade going. But yeah, it's still going down. So that's BTC right now. So let's go take a look at this Matic thing. Just hit continue there. Matic is just going down. So we're going to be waiting for that. Can we mark this up in any meaningful way? No, it doesn't have any meaningful patterns right now. It has a lot of volume and stuff like that. What I'm looking for is like Wyckoff stuff. I guess if we scrunch it up a bit, it does. So let's go ahead and that's why we go from the 1 minute. We want to go to the 3 minute and check it out. Okay, so it's a lot more apparent on the 3 minute. So let's go ahead and go to a line there. Do another one, buying climax. It's going to come down. Where's our preliminary supply? Over here. That one I'm going to make dotted. And so stuff like this is what I'm covering in my tutorials, okay? It's kind of fun to watch, but not really expecting you guys to follow along to that extent. Because I'm marking this, it's like you just kind of read the chart over time. Okay, so what's Matic doing? It's on the 3 minute. 3 minute general overall trend. Ugh, terrible. Oh, interesting. Long way for it to drop down here. How close is it to its support? Its previous highs. Look right here and here. Just like right there. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's say, and it's on its way back up. Okay, so right here. So I'm just waiting, I'm waiting for it to come back down a little bit. I'm watching the pressure. Let me scroll in here. Okay, so I'm watching the pressure here. So we have it closed on the high, closed on the high. You can see that, or near the high. And right now, it's the pressure is pushing it up. And how long is that going to last? Can it get down here in this area? I don't know. Do you think the pressure is going to increase? It's falling down. It's falling down. Whammo, just dropped below. So is it going to go up or down? That's the magic question, right? Right now it's going up. Where should it go up to? Is it going to test? It's going to test this upper area here if it can. And it's looking for stuff. So we'll see where this bad boy closes, because it could come down. How does it look like on the pressure? Pressure's still going. So we're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. It takes a lot of patience, okay, guys? See if it'll come down. And it's still going down. Okay, so right there, market buy. Bam. Okay? So we'll see what happens. Okay? And then because I'm expecting it to do some type of thing up in this range right up in here. So that's like really small. Right? I mean, that's pennies. And so I'm going to color that red. So I'm having it there. So we'll see what happens. And it's going down. Anyway. Looking at the sell volumes. Okay, that's increasing. Something's going to happen on this guy. Scroll on out near the test. It's doing like a W pattern people are happy with. And see how I did that one line here, how it really makes it really stand out. Okay, it's turning green again. Come on, bad boy. Go up to my market buy. Can't be losing money. Yeah, it could probably be coming down here a bit. We're seeing, but there's a lot of pressure on it going up. And this is like why you practice, okay? Oh, I stuck it there. I stuck it there. You know, can it go up? And then sometimes you just got to get out of a trade. Oh no, this thing's a dog. You know, I should have waited because this little micro trend is your friend. Don't forget about that. Okay, that's an important thing. And so right now I'm not out. I'm just leaving that over. So what I'm doing here is why did I show you that? Because I take a little green line and I say, okay, that's going to be my market buy, and I put it where you know you hit market buy, wham. And so you bought there, and then you have a little red one that is going to be your sell. Okay, is going to be your sell, and you just have it ready. Okay, you just have it ready. And yeah, so we're waiting for this thing to come back up. See, isn't that cool? What was I looking at? I was looking for a bounce off of this line. And I'm looking for something right around in this range here. We'll see. Will it hit it? I don't know. I don't know. It's trading, right? Once again, this is practice. We're practicing. Okay? And so while this thing's going up, let's take a look at another. We'll see what happens with this bad boy. Yeah, continue. It's bothersome. Okay, as you can see that this thing, the overall, this is on the 1 minute, the overall volatility is decreasing. Okay? Volatility is decreasing. And what do we have? The spread. Are the spreads decreasing? Compared to like this, overall, yeah, they're starting to decrease. So we're looking for something. So like, okay, fine. So is there a pattern or anything here we can mark up if we scroll out? Whoops. No, not really a Wyckoff pattern. Okay. Let's go to the 3 minute. Do we see any type of pattern? We do, but it's failed. It's a failed pattern. Lots of failed patterns in this one. So it's just kind of doing its thing. This is like chop, and you know, look at this. That's its overall trend, right? Trend is your friend. What are the odds of it, do you think, that's going to go up? You tell me. Do you think ADA is going to go up or down? Right now it's chopping, so it's not deciding. Let's go to the 5. Do I have auto on? Yeah. Do I have log on? No. Let's put log on. So it's just jumping around in here. Okay, so if you think that it came back down here, we can say, okay, well, it came back down here. And then this is basically its automatic rally. Wow. That's right up in here. This whole thing is its trading range, but that's not, it doesn't quite fit. Okay. So this thing, the setup isn't right for us at this time. Patience, really important. Okay, let's go back to Matic. How's Matic doing? Okay. So it's still above my buy. All right. Might come down and then go up again. It is on a general uptrend here. So we're just, yeah, we're giving it time. Let's go look at XRP, this damn thing. And this is one of the things that you're doing. Okay, as you can see in XRP, do we have a setup here? This is on the 1 minute. Trading range. So it hit the blue line, which is cool. Blue line, let's go out. What is that blue line? See if it shows on the 15. Okay, remember I had this thing marked up before. Maybe you didn't, but here's the larger macro trend. I guess it's on the 15 minute. If you call it larger macro trend, automatic rally, buying climax, secondary test. See how it goes up? Secondary test. So do we see something kind of like that here? No. Maybe something like a right around in here. So that can be our line, which it bounced off of there. So then up here, should change the color. Yeah, that works. So that's basically top of our trading range right now. On this thing, what we're looking for is another test down in this area. Okay, it could do a test up in this area because I'm looking at it on the more macro. Okay, could do another test up here. When it bounces up here, yeah, that's looking like what it might be doing. Okay. Ah, crap. Volatility increasing. Is the price spreading decreasing? Volatility decreasing. Little bit change of direction, right? Change of character right here where it was going down, and now all of a sudden it's going this way. So let's go ahead and say, okay. Yeah, why not? Let's do a market buy right there. Just for entertainment purposes for you guys. Okay? And then we'll see where it goes. So a sell. Down. A lot of supply up in here. We'll see if it can sell there. Now, one thing to do before when you're practicing on paper, damn it, is you can say, okay, well that's going to be my stop there. And then once you actually once it hits there and you tell yourself, okay, that was my market sell or whatever, then you just change the color. And the reason that we're practicing going back and forth, see how that's a pain, is to practice. Damn it. Is the practice. So let me go ahead and extend that out. And so yay. I'm going up and underwater. Usually I would have waited down here in this range here, but that's okay. So we're waiting for something to come up here, and it's still, yeah, we're just giving it some time. Now it looks like, oh no. So if I was going to get out, is when it gets below this line, if it does. Let's check the chat, see how everything's going. All right. So this thing might be going down. We're just sitting tight here for a bit. That's good old Matic. ADA. Not so interested in ADA. XRP. Yeah, we had our sell there, right? Let's extend it this way. I mean, excuse me, that was our buy. Because we're thinking, oh, it's going to go up because this is the micro trend going up. So we're watching for it to hit somewhere around in this area real close. That's about it. It could just kind of fizzle out, okay? If it bounces off of this line and can't make it, then this is pretty weak. The overall trend is still in power. And that's something to, I really got to get a subscription to TradingView. But that's something to really keep in mind. This was a lot of momentum down here. Whoosh. It's a lot of pressure down here, but then there weren't any more sellers here. So that's why it flipped up. There all of a sudden became more demand. Yeah, okay, so I'm right about cutting even right now. Let's go take a look at ETH. What's going on with ETH? Okay, right now I have a setup here that we can mark up. Let's change that to white solid. So that's our trading range. Yeah, so it's in the upper bounds area. As you can see, trading is really more, so that's getting a little bit high. Let's see, is it going to do its upper bounds test? Taking a look at the volume. Volume's getting real low on the buy. It's been shooting up like crazy. It's getting real close to here. So that's the largest one right there, and it's on a down, but that was a lot of pressure pushing it up. So that was the cause and effect. Is it getting a little bit tired? What we're doing is we're looking at the bars in the close, so we can see that, like this one right here, it came down, a lot of pressure, came all the way down, and a lot of buy pressure pushed it all the way up. Sell pressure, had to push it all the way down, and yet it pushed it back up. Same thing again. And so you can just kind of, what you're doing is just kind of following the waves, like pressure, pressure, pressure. And as right now we're getting into where we have tops are about the same, and then this thing's just going. So it's going up, and it's coming back down. That's decreasing. Okay, market buy. Why not? And where am I going to put that bad boy? It's close to the top. Oh my gosh. Market buy. Boom. Gonna make that solid. Okay, fine. I bought there. We'll see what happens. I might do one of these things. Okay, we're looking for the volume. Yay. And we're hoping this one does not turn into a this one, we're not hoping. It's just that we're being cautious that it does not turn up into some other type of thing. Anyway, let me get auto off. Scroll on down here. So it's going to be doing a test up in this area. See how I'm getting that thing ready? So I'm just moving it off to the side so it's, you know, not doing its thing. Let's go back, take a look at Matic. How's Matic doing? It's bouncing around here. So it's still staying above that line, so I'm still cool. It's on the 1 minute. Let's go look at the 5 minute. Looking for pressure to move it up. So we have really low volume. We have decreasing volume here, which is actually good. We have decreasing spread. So right now the bulls are I mean, they're really fighting right now to get this thing going back up. Okay, so that just needs time and it's going back up a bit. Let's go to the 3 minute. See how it's narrowing down? It's trying to decide, does it want to go up or down? So I'm just waiting a bit. XRP, yeah, that stupid thing. So we're still above water right now on our XRP. Okay, and it's going up, 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 up. Come on, XRP. Go back to ETH. Oh, good. Did a market buy there. And it's shooting up. Yay. Okay, that's interesting. That shouldn't be a solid. It should be dotted because I haven't sold. It's just there to be handy. Okay, let's go take a look at VET, see what VET's doing. It's going up. Let's take a look at BTC. BTC must be increasing. BTC is just kind of doing its thing. Looks like it might have a changing character. High volume, relative high volume. Yes, next one is a down bar. Doop. So what we're doing is we're checking the pressure shooting up. How much interest is there? It wasn't a huge down bar. But if we just take a look at this, what do we see that's going on? We can see that, hey, it's looking kind of tired a bit, doesn't it? The general overall slope. This one was like this. So that one could be where they call it where it's forming a crown. Okay? And auto's on. Okay, yeah. So it's getting a little bit tired. Let's go back to ETH. Okay, look at that volume right there. That's really cool. That's a good sign that it came all the way down here, then it shot all the way back up. So there still might be some juice in this thing. And get real close. I'm out. Boom. Okay. So that was in profit. Where's my little box? Okay, so that one was in profit. See what Matic's doing. Matic's going up, isn't it? Okay. So we're looking about this area, see if it bounces. Isn't this kind of cool? The thing is that we're looking at the flow. Yeah, stupid thing. We're looking at the flow and the little closes and the current prices. Is it going up? Is it going down? We're looking for the pressure coming up right now that we have some pressure going up this way, right? And that was because of this bounce off this line. Okay, can it go higher? Yeah, we'll see. It looks like it might be getting a little bit tired. So we're seeing if it can hit this line. Come on, hit the line. If you find yourself, oh, hit the line. I want it to hit the line, to go up, go up. That's a point to where you say, okay, I need to step back, do some breathing, meditate, that type of thing. So this is XRP. It's coming up and it hit the line. See, it's getting real close. It's getting real close. And so, like, I mean, look at these amounts here. From 39.2 to 39.3. As you can see here, it's not worth, I mean, the fees are going to eat you up. Yeah, I mean, and certainly don't try to leverage or anything like that. But this is good. This is a good way to practice. A good way to draw your lines to get into the groove. Okay, it's important to be able to do that. Excuse me. So yeah, we're just watching this thing, and this is on the 15-minute. Let's go back to the 1 minute, see what's going on. How exciting is that? Oh, yay. So that's my little line I have ready for my exit. Come on, XRP. See what it's doing. So down here in the volumes, we have some sells, but the volumes are, yeah, the volumes are decreasing. The buys are actually increasing a bit. So, okay, there's XRP, ADA. Yeah, ADA is like, we're not doing anything with. I'm just going to kill that window. Not one for us today. Sorry, ADA. And so we already closed that one. That one's good. Get out of there. Vet. Yeah, it's near its top right now. So we'll see what happens with Vet. It's just something to wait. Let's look at BTC again. So BTC's going sideways. It's in its upper bounds area. A little worm jiggle. Let's go up here. When we're at the top of the area, we look for signs of weakness. So we're looking for larger volumes. Larger volumes. So this one and then this one. So this was at the top. It was at top. Yeah, next one is a down bar, which means that, yeah, it's probably a little bit tired. So we'll see what's going on with that. Whoops. Get out of there. But not interested in today. ETH, how's Ether doing? Same thing as BTC. Oh, excuse me. This is BTC. Isn't that amazing how when you look at the same coin and then you go back to it, how it looks similar? Amazing. So, let's go look at ETH. Yeah, get it out of there. Okay. So it's going above here. Looks like it's doing its little choppy thing. Here's XRP. So it got above the line. So here we're looking XRP. We're following it up. There it goes. Look at that pressure going up. Big volume. Next one, I would say it's getting a little bit weak, but the volume on the down bar isn't half of the volume. So there's some still juice of it going up a bit. So we're just watching. This is on the 1 minute, all the way up. I'm out. Boom. Get a little box. There's our little green box. You're saying, oh my God, it's still going up. And that's the thing where you can say, okay, well, you know, it went up high enough. I'm good. Let's go and let it get set up in the next trade. Or you can wait longer, whatever. It's just practice, guys. And so on that one, I got in and out. Successful. Where's Matic at? Matic, good. It's above. It's above that line. And because I gotta go, I'm out. There. Whoops. So, 1, 2, 3. That one we didn't do anything on. So BTC we didn't do anything on. ETH we had a successful trade. It's still going up. XRP successful trade. And Matic successful trade. Okay. So isn't that cool? Notice, yeah, so isn't that cool? I closed out of this because I got to take off here right quick. So that's about it, man. Isn't that fun and interesting? So hey, Leonard, how's it going? Hey, Vico. Hey, Scott. You want to know if you can buy the online videos on Teachable with DGB. Oh, I don't know. I don't think they're set up for that yet. Right now, I have one on there for getting a spreadsheet set up for fundamental analysis tracking. That's muy importante, because what it does is allows you to fundamentally gauge something. And when you're doing to fundamentally gauge something, like I take DGB myself for like meditation and stuff. Yeah, for meditation training. Yeah, sure, you can send me DGB. Many people have, and that works out really great because it's like super fast, man. It's like wicked fast. It works. But as far as Teachable, I don't know if they're hooked up yet on DGB or that stuff. But right now on Teachable, I just have one, which is a pretty good little training video. I'm not gonna, say it's super exciting. It's, kind of boring, but it takes you through the steps of actually creating a spreadsheet for fundamental analysis, and it scores two coins. Okay, it scores 2 coins, so you'll get good practice. But yeah, that's on Teachable. It's like $9. It's not like I'm ripping people off. It's just like right here, showing you how to do this on paper by having like your sell bar ready, your buy bar ready, where you're going to put it in, how you can flag it, with the different styles. Is it like you turn it solid, that type of thing when you actually do the sell. Ether's just going up nice, isn't it? But yeah, I'm taking off. And so I basically took profits, and now I have to go feed the cat. So, you know, important things. And that's one thing, really important thing to remember, is that this can go. This can go. Why? Oh my gosh, you missed out. Well, you know what? Life is important, okay? In other words, don't let your family, you know, keep your life, have a life, I guess. But anyway, the videos that I'm working on for training and stuff is on like how to mark stuff up and what to look for, stuff like that. More in-depth videos is going to be on Teachable, and I'm currently working on them right now. So right now it's just doing like a quick practice to kind of show you guys how you can just try to do something on paper, okay? Because I'm going to have a video like this on those series, so you can watch and see, and then there'll be a lot more explanation of what I'm doing, okay? Because it will go back to the course material, and you can say, oh, that's what happened. But anyway, it's exciting just looking at ETH, right? So what Matic's doing. Yeah, Matic's going up. Okay, that's cool. So what BTC's doing. Get out of there. Yeah, BTC's going up, okay? So that's cool. I mean, it's bouncing around, right? Nothing big. How's DGB looking? I don't know. I haven't looked at DGB in a while. Oh, why even go over to Qcoin? That's where you buy it. Let's just bring it up here on Matic. So we're done with Matic. So that was a successful. See how it bumped up above that line? And so we'll be looking for it somewhere right around in here. Would be like the top. What am I doing? I'm basing that off of the close of this one, of this green wick right here. Boom. So we'll see what happens. But Matic's just been like going crazy. This is on the 3 minute. Go to the 45 minute. Yeah, pretty big trading range. A shot above it. So we'll see what happens with that. But as you can see, this is on the 45 minute. How minuscule that trade was. It was nothing. It was just practice. You're not going to be making any money on that, and your fees are going to eat more than what you get. So do it on paper. And it's important because just doing it on paper, a lot of people are afraid to sell. They're saying, oh my gosh, because they have a fear of missing out. They have a fear of missing out. But yeah, I took profit there, right? It wasn't a loss. Took profit there. It wasn't a loss. Yeah, I missed out here. So what? But let's go take a look at Digibyte. Scroll out to, let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, so it's just coming down here, doing a test, some cells here. It's just doing a test to see if there's, it's checking supply, and it's hitting that box of mine again, boom, 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 boom. So that's a supply test, so we'll see what goes on with that. It's just eating through that box, isn't it? A lot of technical traders will say, ooh, look at that. This is a triangle. You know, what happens with a triangle? Heck, I don't know. You tell me. I don't get into triangles and stuff like that. But they'll say that that one has like a 50-50 move forward. Anyway, Digibyte's looking okay. It's just doing its thing. Waiting for... we're just waiting for it to go. Okay, we're waiting to see, yeah, if it can come up here and actually follow the line up. Okay, it's a little bit young, but right now it's still yeah, I mean, it's doing its things. It's still in its testing phase. Digibyte looks, you know, I like it. I like Digibyte. Can't say if it's going to go up or down right this second. What price? I don't know. It's just like testing. Things are dynamic. They happen, you know, minute by minute. And so it's just one of those things. Yeah, Moore says the ETF might be approved tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Don't plan much on the ETF. That's as far as it having a huge effect on Bitcoin. There'll be some hype, of course. Yeah, you're going to get the marketing stuff. But really, for the ETF, what do you have? You have their little pool of BTC that they purchased, right? And so all the trades are going to come in and out of that, even if they're physically settled. And then here is the markets that we're in. The only thing where it might cross over is arbitrage. All right. But they're not going to be buying and selling out of this pool like we are. They're going to be buying and selling out of their own. That's how I see it. One thing what it can do is where these people over here want to go ahead and buy over here kind of like on their own. So that'll be interesting. Anyway, that's about it, guys. I got to take off. Thanks for watching. Hope this was fun. Have questions, put them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, get notified. Helps out the channel, all this good stuff. What else you saying there, Amor? VeChain London meetup write-up was great. Sunny think VeChain is the next Amazon. Yeah, I mean, VeChain is, in my opinion, the best project in the crypto market. Next one is TKY. So do your research on it, and then Digibyte is just awesome for lots of things, and there's some other good ones out there, of course. But when we're trading, really, it's like, do we even care? No, we're looking for volatility, and we're looking for a lot of volatility and volumes and liquidity and all that good stuff. And what's currently going on right now, I mean, Digibyte's a fantastic project, but right now it's like, yeah, just kind of like in the doldrums right now. It doesn't mean it doesn't have promise, right? And also keep in mind that a great project does not necessarily mean it's going to translate into price right away. Okay, I mean, look at Matic. Matic's going like a bat out of hell, but yet who knows anything about it, right? Who knows anything about it? I don't know. Anyway, that's it, guys. So I hope you had fun. And closing down. So here we go. Best luck to everyone. Take it easy.